Hello everyone, welcome to or back to the new grid. I'm Kyle, and in today's video I'm going to take full self-driving beta 10.69.2.2 on a test drive through a subdivision to see how it performs. So with that, let's get started. So we are in a parking lot and we need to turn left out of here. That is probably, the turn signal didn't come on until after we turned. So that's kind of an interesting behavior that it just had for that. So now we're making a right-hand turn. Come to a complete stop, of course, for Nitsa. And there is a biker coming at me towards the left, so they show up on there. It gave them plenty of room. There's a child over there on the left and showed them. So now coming to another stop and making a left-hand turn. A little bit of creeping there first before deciding to take and go through it. Looks fine so far. So there's quite a bit of activity out on this road. There's a person running a scooter. It sees them, it thinks they're walking, but hey, it doesn't know a scooter from a person walking. So that's fine. Is a little bit to the left-hand side of the lane. That's the only thing that I would do differently, is I would drive closer to the edge of the road rather than towards the middle of it. We do have an object up here that's showing up as a semi, but it's just a forklift, but it goes right around them perfectly fine. And now this car's stopped here and it thinks it can go around them. But they were just stopped for a stop sign. It didn't notice the stop sign, so then it kicked back and realized that. There's a couple people there waiting to maybe cross or just standing around, but did just fine. It was just the fact that the stop signs were basically covered, so it was trying to go around those parked car, so it thought. Again, just coming to a complete stop and going just fine through this subdivision. Going around parked cars. Now this might be interesting here. It is slowing where it could have gotten over a little farther and been fine. So it's stopping here, creeping a little bit, checking visibility, and then taking off, doing perfectly fine. So that's my destination, and now I want to go up into this. I thought my destination was farther than where I was. Doing just fine at these stops, and this is where I think it could be interesting, is where this road basically does a 90-degree before beta has completely stopped, kind of like it's doing now, rather than just continuing around that intersection like I would do. And that's pretty much so the same as what it did. I think it was a little bit better this time than normal. I think before it was a complete stop, and here it's not fully stopping, it's kind of rolling it at a few miles an hour. So still doing pretty good going through these intersections and whatnot. So now we're taking a left-hand turn and no traffic, so perfectly fine on those. Let's cancel that and we'll hopefully it'll continue going out. Yep. Creeping for visibility. Sees it's clear and takes off. And there's someone out walking their dog right here. And it shows them. And this area sometimes gets really congested with parked cars, so that's why I'm taking you through it. As you can see, there's quite a few cars parked on the sides of the road, but it's navigating around them perfectly. And we're gonna cancel that and see how it keeps going around here. So there's a dock that was running out, but they ran back away right when we started coming this way, so that was fine. Here's a scenario where there's double parked cars. It took that really quick. It would have slowed down a lot more before. And the reason I kind of chose this route was this is the first route I posted when I first had beta in my Model 3, and that's why I kind of chose this route to go to see how it would perform, and it seems to be handling pretty good. And this has more active scenarios too at this time because the other video was done a lot later in the day. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.